Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day. You know what it is, man. Like, subscribe my channel, man. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick, man. This is more directed, and this can go for some older people who might need to hear this too. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Listen, one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life was thinking I knew it all. That was really it. Thinking and feeling I knew it all. I had it all figured out. I knew it all. Didn't nobody tell me nothing. And I tell you, one thing that will have you feeling like that at an early age, and I promise you this is so true, is being in love. Being in love will have you thinking that you done figured it out, you done broke the mold. You know, you're 21, 22, 23 years old, your parents trying to tell you this, you know, your mother trying to tell you this, your father trying to tell you this, and they're trying to let you know, hey, look, you know, take your time, trying to tell you. Like, if I would have listened, if I literally would have listened to everything my parents were saying, and I ain't gonna say every single thing, but on majority of the shit that my mama was saying, or my daddy was saying, I probably would have been in a better place in my life right now. And that is the God honest truth. I mean, I made up for time, you know, because after a while you have to come to your senses, and there's certain shit you got to do. But if I would have literally listened to what they had to say, I would have been in a better place in my life, because they have lived. See, what the problem is that we tend to think that everything that's going on in life, because, you know, it's, even though it is a different time, but everything that's going on, like, this is some new shit. This is the same shit that was going on back in the 80s and the 90s. And what I'm talking about is human behavior. I'm not talking about shit that's invented. A lot of shit is recycled. A lot of shit they just doing over. But I'm talking about stuff that we people are doing. Now, I do believe that women are more smarter. They are more slicker. You know, they're more savvy now, because they have more opportunities, and they have more money. So I do believe that part has changed. But overall, though, a lot of behavior is still the same. A lot of decision making is still the same, like, as far as like making decisions about moving forward in life. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have listened to my parents, though, trust me, I would have been, you know, and it ain't just my parents. It's just older influences, people that's older in your life. You know what I'm saying? People who, you know, they knew exactly what the fuck was going on, and they knew exactly what's going on, especially when it comes to love. You know, you can't, you know, the first thing people do is they look at a person's life and they try to tell you something, they want to discredit what they're saying. Ah, man, listen, you did this, you did that, you did this, you know, and it's like, and it ain't about somebody trying to badger your, you know, what you want to do. It's about they warning you, like, hey, this is what happens when you take this chance, and it's real and it's true. Like I said before, there's plenty of guys that I work with, plenty of them. These guys are young, they got kids, you know, they got these fiancés and living girlfriends, and they're not married, and it's like they thinking that, you know, this is the person gonna be with for the rest of their life. No, it's not. No, history tells you that. It's two scenarios. I talked to two people yesterday. One person was this woman. She said she was with a guy for 15 years. And then all of a sudden one day they woke up and they didn't want to be together no more. 15 years of your life? So that happened. Then I spoke with someone else. It was like I know he had been with her for a long time, and it was like when he started making this money, the type of money she thought he was gonna make, he couldn't do for it no more. She changed. She flipped. Said she was driving his car, one of his cars or something, and he couldn't get the car from here to take her to court to get his car back. Like, that's ridiculous. And this is somebody he was actually engaged with. He was actually married to. Listen, man, I'm telling you, one of the biggest things that I wish I would have knew at an early age was invest in yourself. Do for yourself. Luckily, I wasn't that far gone to where, you know, I allowed a person to really make me feel a certain way. But you have to invest in yourself. That's just what's important. That's what survival kicks in. That's when you have to, you know, you just know better. You don't want to be out here doing that type of shit, and then you waste so much time. Like, I wasted all my 30s in relationships, my whole 30s. I wasted my relationship, and I started off my 40s kind of like that. And I learned quick in that little year and that little year and a half or whatever it was, that wasn't it. Like, that was a bad decision to make, but it was a wake-up call. Like, hey, this shit don't change. It's still the same. And these women are still the same. So, you know, that's the mistake I made. I promise you, man. Invest in yourself. Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? I know you're so in love and you want to have kids, you want to start your family, and you want to do this, but don't let that love deceive you enough to what it's going to take away from your life. Your time is all you got. You know what I'm saying? And you still got old fools who still were doing it, who still believe in a fairy tale, who still believe in, oh, we can bring this together, we can do this together, and we can do this and do that. That shit is a fairy tale, man. It's very rare. Let me tell you something. This is what people don't understand. It's very rare that you have two people who are on the same page accordingly as far as like money-wise, maturity, and just content with, you know, being with that one person. Because people out here mentally are fucked up. You know, they got baggage, you know, they've been through shit, you know, all of that's going on. People lie like crazy. Invest in yourself. Just do that. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? And once you do it, and once you get to a certain point in life to where you feel like, you know what, okay. And then your decision making will be more clear and more better. And you just won't be doing shit just to be doing shit. I'm telling you this. That's the difference. Once you get to that point, then you're in a good space. But outside of that, nah. Take your time, man. Hey, look, cause that love shit is gonna lead to disappointment, and it's gonna end up taking something away from you. It's gonna be your time or your money and your freedom. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that. Y'all be easy, man.